your message. That's why I just entered the class.
Uh-huh.
I just replied to your message.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, yeah.
did you reply to my message or not yet?
I replied to it just now.
Just now.
Yes, because I just saw it. I had a class a while ago.
Yeah, yeah. I can
I'm
understand it.
sorry.
Yeah. It's okay.
Uh-huh. Let's try to answer everything in class. I'll just copy it in
Mm-hmm.
document so that I can upload it so
Mm-hmm.
that we don't have to copy everything, okay?
Yeah, you don't need to copy it because I can see it and you can see it. So if you want to show me a
Oh,
certain sentence, then just you can use a conversation. You can use a conversation window, chat, or how can I call it?
chat
A co-
box.
chat box. Okay, a
Mm-hmm.
chat box.
Yes, this is what we call the chat box.
Or
Oh,
yeah, if it's convenient for you to share the sentences, then yeah, you can use this screen.
okay. I'll just copy it so that we can we are not going to go from window to window.
Mhm.
Okay. But yeah, how was your day? I was able to finish your grammar corrections last night.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, there was nothing special today. Yeah,
Mhm.
I had enough time to study English. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I finished my assignment before our class.
Wow, that's good. Open local file, desktop. Where is it? Here you are. Okay. Can we use it? I hope we can see it. Huh? Uh, I don't know why it's not working. Ah,
Yeah.
there.
Mhm.
Hello.
Okay.
It's very big. Or it's too small. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, yes. Let's try to discuss it. But I'm glad that you were able to do your tasks today. And
Mhm.
yes. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you well.
Yeah, I
Why?
said I was hearing so little from your side, so I thought you couldn't hear me.
Mhm.
Okay. In this case, for number 8, I asked you the number 10. I asked you about number 10.
Mhm.
We need to use the word
Mhm.
about for the object, right? Which is
Mhm.
number 10. But in this case, you already have something here. So the students what? Their names.
Mhm.
So it's okay not to use about in this case
Mhm.
because there is already something that is directing you or introducing the subject of your sentence, which is the names of the students.
So she asked the um, students, how can I say, oh, what kind of, how can I say, what kind of books they read. Is it also wrong if I say she asked the students what kind of books they are? So because okay.
Yes, yes. See, you can get the pattern. What kind of books they read, and you already have the kind of. What kind of?
Okay, okay, I will think about it more. Then yeah, I will ask you again. Okay, then move on
Okay.
to number 10.
Uh-huh. So both your sentence and my sentence are commonly used. So here you said I use the structure of both A and B. One is your sentence is another and another is my sentence. It is weird to use both A and B as a subject. For example, both you and I are happy. B, can it be only used for an object like I like both apples and grapes? Okay, so I'll answer the first one. Maybe this was a bit confusing because I focused on this part. Both your sentences, or in this case, if you were pertaining to my sentence and your sentence, you can just easily you it would be better to say both of our sentences. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening to you.
I'm
And
sorry.
mhm.
Okay. And one is your sentence and another is my sentence. Okay. And is it weird to use both A and B as a subject? Not really. It's not really it's not really weird because in this case we are not using, what do you call this? We are taking A and B as a general term. I'm also confused. Okay. Yes, very confusing language we have here.
So you mean both your sentence and my sentence are commonly used. It is not wrong, right?
Mhm. It is
Y-
not actually wrong.
Yeah,
You can.
if it is not wrong, then when you write the sentence in the feedback box, then you have to mention it. It is wrong. It isn't wrong, but can you think of a better sentence like that? Because if you just wrote it down, then I'm confused. What I made a mistake like that. So
Mhm.
yeah, you wrote it, and I think, oh, my sentence is wrong, but I can't find any, yeah, anything is wrong grammatically.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
yeah, and I think anyway, if both of our sentences, yeah, are commonly used, that sentence is better, but my sentence is not wrong, or is it, or even it is not wrong grammatically, it's weird to use it,
Mhm.
then yeah, I think it is okay to, yeah, mention it to me. So is it weird or is it acceptable?
This in this sentence case, it's better to be safe when we. What happened? Okay. It is better to actually use both of your sentences because when I read this sentence, I was thinking you were only pertaining to mine. But since you added my sentence and you were trying to explain to me that
Oh, but
we are talking.
there is my sentence.
Yes, yes, yes. And you were trying to explain to me that you are pertaining to both of our sentences. So it's better to use both of our sentences.
So if I say both your sentences and my sentences are commonly used, then it's a little bit uh, awkward or weird.
Mm, I haven't actually encountered this kind of grammatical
Mm?
structure. That's why I'm a bit flustered by it right now. So I'll try to research on it more. And then if I get a good answer, I'll tell you immediately.
Okay. Okay,
Uh,
then let's move on to the next.
oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. So please type all things I ask you. Please type all things I ask you about. If I add about at the end of the sentence, is it okay? Yes, it's okay. It's better. You can also use an article before the word things. I check if the.
So I think my sentence is wrong, but you said it's correct. But I checked it, and the is needed in front of things.
Oh, okay. I actually checked it with a grammar checker. I actually used three grammar checkers for this one. This is acceptable.
Yeah, but I was confused, and I checked. I looked at it in my uh, grammar in what is the intermediate grammar in use? Yeah,
Mhm.
grammar in use. I checked it in my book Grammar in Use,
Mhm.
and yeah, it said yeah, though is needed. So if I
Mm.
say yeah, just all things, then it is general. So
Mhm.
but I don't I don't have any intention to say all things in the world. I just
Mhm.
want to specify that what I asked you about. So yeah, anyway, I just understand what my book says, so I just want you to check it is right or wrong, if it is right or wrong.
It is not commonly used, but it is acceptable. But it to be safe and to be in line or to be on the track of fluency, let's just use the, because you are talking about something that is already, what do you call this? That is
Oh, you think it
already
is acceptable?
particular.
I don't think
Mm.
it is wrong. The if there is no the.
Mm. I also think it is acceptable because I checked it on the grammar checker too.
But grammar checker is not always saying.
Accurate, yes.
Yeah.
I'll ask our trainer about it so
Mhm.
that we can have a clarification when it comes to this one. But in this case, since your book already says that it's better to use, or it's correct to use the in your sentence, then let's stick with that one, because you are talking about general things already that we both know. It means all the wrong sentences that you made in class.
Pardon?
Or okay, since we are both getting confused here now, let's stick with what your book said.
Yeah, but sometimes my book says, my book, I mean, my book doesn't always say the right thing. Sometimes, yeah, because maybe it is grammatically right, but sometimes I asked it to my, sometimes I asked something to my American friend, or here there is an American teacher, Michael,
Mhm.
and it is I mean they answered different thing from my book, so sometimes I'm confused. So that's why I wanted to check it one more time,
Mm.
even though my book says it is wrong. And actually I asked it to one of my friends, and she
Mhm.
said I have to add the, but since you said it is right, so yeah, I wanted to check it again.
Mhm.
So that's
Because
why
we can.
I wrote it.
Mhm. That's why you wanted to clarify things with me.
Yep.
For example, I'll give you another example where
Mm-hmm.
we don't actually use the.
Mm-hmm.
For example, this one. Since it's a request, please type. It's almost the same as yours. Please type all things correctly. Okay. This is an acceptable sentence too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost the same as your sentence. Or you to have a better sentence, you can
Mm-hmm.
also say, please, mm, please say all everything properly. Or please, okay, please type everything properly.
Okay.
Another alternative instead of
Mm-hmm.
saying all things, so that,
Mm-hmm.
but you can use it. You can use it. All things
Okay.
and all the things.
Okay, I see. I think yeah, because I Yeah, okay, I will check it again. Really curious because my book says it is a the is needed, and I think yeah now you give me this sentence, this example
Mhm.
sentence, then yeah, it doesn't look like the is not needed in this sentence. So maybe because of I ask you to, I added this after things. That's why the is needed. I'm not sure. So yeah, I will check my
Mm.
book again, and I will. If I can, if it is possible, then I will take a picture and I will send you. You can also read it.
Mhm. Thank you. I will send it to you.
Okay.
I will send you. Oh, okay, correct. I will send you a copy of something. Okay. And by the way, I asked
Mhm.
our team leader about
Mhm.
your request the other
Mhm.
day
Mhm.
to send you a copy of the video.
Mhm.
I got the permission, but unfortunately,
Mhm.
since our computers are being refreshed every day, I saved I actually saved my files last week on my desktop,
Mhm.
so everything got deleted.
Why?
So, because it gets refreshed every day because
Every day?
different. Yes, actually. So things that are saved on the desktop get deleted. So during last week, I wasn't really mindful because it was my first. Was it my first week? Yes, it was my first regular week, or we only had 2 days last week, right?
Mhm.
So I saved everything on my desktop, including other students' video recordings.
Mhm.
So during the time that I wasn't here, the computer got refreshed and cleaned. So everything was deleted permanently. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm curious. You said the files are saved um before I ask you. I mean uh so what I want to know is the computer is reset every day
Mhm.
or every
Mhm.
week?
Yes.
Uh-huh. So teachers can't save students' files as long as they want.
Mm, teachers can. In my case, it was it was my lack of experience again. So I saved on the desktop on a different drive because we have drive C
Ah,
and
two
drive D.
drives.
Mhm.
There are two drives. So,
Yes, to hard disk.
oh yeah, two hard disks. So, so you saved it. I mean, okay, not you saved the yeah students' files. How can I say? On
You
the
saved your sound files.
you saved your files on the hard disk, which um, operating system is installed. Is it right?
Which operating system is? What was the last word?
Installed.
What do you mean installed?
So on that hard disk, there is OS. For example,
Yes.
Window OS.
Mhm.
No? Um,
We should save it there on drive D. But last week, since I just got back from a long vacation, I saved my files on drive C.
yeah, yeah.
So every
So
day,
yeah, so C
yes.
on the hard disk C, win that is Windows OS is installed.
The operating system?
Yeah,
I'm not really sure.
maybe yeah, I think so. So if the uh, OS is installed on the hard disk D, then yeah, they can't be um, they the computer can't be reset. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
D is for the hard disk. Um, Teachers save their files, And C is for, yeah, the hard disk. C is the hard disk for, yeah, operating system.
Mm, I'm not very knowledgeable with the disks of
Yeah,
computers,
yeah,
but
yeah. Okay, you can trust me because, yeah,
yes.
I
So
know better than you when it comes to computers.
thank you so much. Yeah. I actually usually save my files on Drive D, but last week I wasn't able to save them in Drive D because I thought I clicked the right the right disk. And I was saying that I'm gonna try to send it to you, right? So I feel really bad right now because I was making you hope that I could send it to you, but it actually got deleted already.
Okay, I
I'm
see.
sorry. And yes, may and maybe if that thing because of that, I learned that I should always save my file on
Okay,
Drive D. And yes, your lessons too.
okay.
Yes, I have some things here that I just want to check.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, same same problem as I'll remove what I shared. Okay. But I'll research more on the things I posted here and clarify. Okay,
Okay.
clarify things with you in the future so that we will both have we will both have a clear answer. Okay.
Yeah, I
But
think
rest.
it is not good. How can I say? It is not good to talk about grammar things in class. Yeah, I mean in English. In English,
Mhm.
it's a little bit
Mhm.
hard to understand, and I can't express what I think exactly. So yeah, it is not easy to discuss something. Yeah.
I understand your point. Maybe in your mind you're already saying I'm very very confused, but in I cannot try to not cannot try. I can't find the exact words that you are looking for me to let you explain. I'm really sorry. Whew.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll just give you the corrections.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This one, better ways to say it.
Mm-hmm.
So first one, you said, I know you know how to correct this one already. This one, but if you just write it down, right? Hello.
Yeah, but maybe at that time I can't remember when I said it, but if I talked about, yeah, the so if did I say it, in what context did I say it?
During the time when we were you were speaking really fast that time because maybe you were getting a bit flustered with me already or a bit mad
No,
at
no.
me. I was scared a while ago. I was really flustered. uh, you said it during the time when you wanted me to write the
Yeah.
things that you were saying in class. I'll
Uh
check the
no,
context.
no, no.
Mhm.
As I remember, okay. Now I can. Uh Yeah, number 10. So both your sentence and my sentence are commonly used. So I think it is right
Mhm.
grammatically. Is it right, this sentence? Yeah. So if the sentence is right, then if you just wrote it, maybe I wanted to talk about the past thing.
Okay.
So I'm not sure. If I wanted to talk about the past thing, then wrote would be right. But if
Mhm.
in the future, if you just want to write it down, if I'm talking about the future thing, then I have to change it, um, right.
Okay. got it. Very
Mm.
good. So you are checking yourself here. I'm glad.
Are you scared?
Uh,
Are you scared? I can see.
I got really scared
Really?
because
Sorry.
yes, I thought you were mad. I was
Oh no, no, I'm not
like,
mad. I'm not mad. But I'm how can I say? I'm hot tempered and I
mm,
have a strong how can I say?
will.
Will? No, I mean, when I want to say something or when I want to express myself, but then yeah, my voice tone goes high and it's a little bit yeah, it becomes I speak strongly. So yeah, many people, even yeah, my husband always says I'm too strong. And if I'm, I mean, not excited, but I'm, yeah, it's hard to
Mm,
express.
maybe agitated.
Hmm.
If you were
Agitated? No,
yes,
not
not really.
agitated. Yeah, but if we don't agree with something, so you have your own opinion or I have my own opinion, so yeah, two things are conflicted, so in that case I want to express myself, I want to explain what I have in my mind, so in that case my tone goes up and yeah.
It seems like you're mad, but you're
Yeah,
really not.
I'm not mad, but yep.
I was really scared. Until now, if you can just hear my heartbeat, it seems like it doesn't stop pounding.
Oh, really? I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't get flustered, but yeah, I'm scared of angry people. So,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, I'm sorry.
My mother has a very bad temper, so I
Mm-hmm.
usually get scared when someone gets mad at me because it reminds me of my mother, so I'm sorry.
But you love your mother. You said you
Mm.
can do anything for your mother, but you're scared of your mother because your mother is bad tempered.
Yes, I love her. I love her so much. She's scary, but I love her.
Yeah, then you can love me.
Yes, definitely. I'll get used to this feeling with you. Ah, another sentence here. I'm
Mm-hmm.
so sorry we cannot actually discuss your book tonight,
Mm-hmm.
but let's try to check your sentences. Would that be
Mm-hmm.
fine?
Even if it is not wrong, yeah. Did I miss
Mm-hmm.
skipped if again?
And you can also say even if it's not grammatically wrong or
Mm-hmm.
incorrect.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. And this one, you actually checked yourself with this sentence here. I looked it in my grammar in use. You can say
Yeah.
I looked it up,
Looked it up in my grammar in
grammar
you.
in use book.
Looked it.
And that is okay. Other things that I wrote here, I will check them again and
Mm-hmm.
try to try to put some notes so that you will not be confused. And by the way, everything I checked on the other grammar correction is fine.
Yeah, I think so. I didn't check everything, but yeah, as I think, yeah, everything was okay. I mean, the corrections you gave me in the feedback box um, was checked all, but the writing I wrote something except for our your corrections.
Mhm.
So I didn't check, yeah, that right those writings.
Mhm. The things you wrote.
What?
Yes. The things you wrote,
Yeah,
those
yeah, right.
writings or the things you wrote. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. I have another class after this, so
Okay.
thank
See
you,
you.
Ilya.
Okay.
You
Good-
scared me. Have a great night.
Goodbye.
Let's chat again next time.
Okay.
Sorry.